Hi, my name's Ross. I'm the Portuguese prince.
The shadow.
And the shadow.
The light.
I'm also RM Wizard Castle. And we're the Dirty Nil, and we're in.
We're at Beatpool in Dresden. I'm Kyle from the Dirty Nil.
And I'm Luke, motherfucker! And
This interview is for all schools.
all schools, yeah.
So you already played some shows here in Germany on your tour and even the Amp Festival. And so tell me, how has the tour been so far here?
Fucking great. Yeah. Germany's awesome. The Menzingers and Flatliners are awesome. So that chunk was fun. And now we're here with Empty Lungs, a bunch of rad dudes. And we've been having a really good time in your country so far.
What's the place that we ate at this morning? It was Mustafa's Kebab Stand in Berlin.
Ah, okay.
Highly recommended. Worth the wait.
So you ate something there?
Oh, yeah.
That was good.
Get power. Okay.
Yeah, we needed the power.
And last year you've already done a tour here, like a headlining tour. I saw that. And I must admit, I just know you because you toured with Billy Talent at the end of the year.
Oh, for sure, yeah.
And I would like to know, is there kind of a difference now after you've done this tour and this support tour with Billy Talent?
Well, I mean, we're not playing arenas, but that doesn't make it, I don't know, it's great. It's still awesome to be here in Germany. The crowds are really, really receptive and full of great people. What do you guys think?
Well, definitely people have cited the Billy Talent tour as a point of entry into our band, and there are people on this that have come out. So come out on this tour and mentioned to us specifically that they saw us on that tour and liked what they heard, so they are coming to our show. So that's wonderful. But also, I can quantify the success that we've gained from the Billy Talent tour because now we get pomegranates on our rider. So you want to define success? It's right there. There's pomegranates on our rider. What else do you want out of life?
You don't need nothing more.
No, that's it. I'm good. I'm good.
So have you ever played big venues here in Germany before this tour with Billy Talent, or was it the first time?
No, first time, for sure. Yeah, it was our first time.
How was it feeling?
I was pretty overwhelming for a bit, and then I got lost in the haze of what touring was. But it was every night was an overwhelming experience.
And I saw that you just won a Juno Award. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
So where did you put it? Where is it now?
In the mail, I think.
Yeah. I'm going to give it to my mom.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Is she collecting the awards?
Yeah, I don't know. She'll put it next to my high school diploma and my, I don't know what else I have up there. Some sort of, I don't know. You guys have some sort of scouts in Germany or whatever for kids? Some sort of knot tying awards that I won when I was a child. They'll all go in the same thing.
Your apple tray.
My apple tray.
So proud mama.
Yeah.
So you just, a few days ago, I think, you just released Minimum R&B. And I think there's one new single on it and kind of older songs from an EP. And can you tell me the story behind it? Why you re-released the EP?
Well, we pressed in our kind of earlier years, starting in around 2011 or so. We would just we'd record songs in Hamilton, and then we'd press them onto a 7-inch because that's pretty much, we didn't have a record label, we didn't have anything, so that was kind of the way of, it was just kind of a very simple financial model that kind of reflected our means, what we were kind of able to do. So we would save up some money, press or record some songs, press them onto a vinyl record, and then sell them, and then with that recouped money, do it again. And but there was a lot of demand for some of those earlier songs, and we didn't have them physically available. They were kind of, you could download them on the internet, but that was about it. So we wanted to be able to just kind of package them all into one thing rather than specifically re-releasing 7-inch singles. So we threw them together in one big bundle, and it's also kind of a good introduction way to introduce people who had maybe heard about us through Higher Power, our first full-length record, to our older catalog. But it was just kind of a bit of a stopover too, to get that stuff out there while we're developing the next thing. So yeah, it was just it just felt like the next thing to do. Nirvana did it. I don't know.
Okay, that's a good reason to do it as well. So, but why didn't you release another album before Higher Power? Is it just because
before Higher Power?
Yeah.
Well, we wanted to make we had kind of strategized to try and build up as much momentum as we could by ourselves without the help of a label. So that when we actually did release an album, that people were going to be somewhat anticipating it, or that we'd have some sort of momentum before we decided to do that. Also, we wanted to have a label to help us do it. We didn't want to do it by ourselves because we had a lot of experience doing 7 inches by ourselves, and the financial cost of recording a full length and pressing it onto vinyl or whatever, even CD. It's just, it's quite expensive to do. So we wanted to have a partner, but we also wanted to prove that we could get things done ourselves, do our own tours, press and release our own music beforehand. So we wanted to bring some power to the table when it came time to speaking to a record label. So it was, as I said, partially out of is a reflection of our monetary means, but also some strategy as well. So but it seemed to work out.
And what was the difference now? Like, you've got the label Dine Alone Records now and released Higher Power through it. And what was the difference than releasing it on your own?
Well, they have certainly a lot of influence where we're from in Canada, but they're also a big part of the reason that we are sitting right here in beautiful Dresden. We needed some friends who could help us tour. That's pretty much what we've always wanted to do, is just bring this entire thing on the road and show as many different people across the world what we do, rather than that's kind of our main thing. That's the thing that we most enjoy about what we do, is playing live. So in Dine Alone, we had a partner to help us explore the world and play to different audiences. So we needed some help, especially achieving grants, those kinds of things in Canada, where we're from. So it's just kind of, I mean, lots of bands have done it completely do it yourself, but we're really lazy. We wanted some help.
I think that's okay. In that part, it's okay to be lazy.
They also make hot sauce, so we wanted their hot sauce. So there you go.
Do you have any plans after all these tours in 2017, like new music or stuff?
Yes, we are planning another release, but we don't really have any details about that yet. But we are, we're working on our next full length, but in terms of when it's going to be released, we don't really have any further information. But yeah, I mean, we're constantly working while we're touring, and when we're at home, that's just all we're working on. This is what we do. We all live together in the same house.
So, really?
Yeah.
This is cool.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and I just wanted to ask, because you said like working on the road and stuff. Do you write your songs really on the road, or like do you sometimes sit together in a room and say, let's write a song?
It's kind of all the things. I mean, the more time we all play together, the more songs we have. But sometimes I'll come up with an idea and then we'll all just play it together until it sounds like a song. That's usually how it goes. Come up with pieces, and then we all kind of throw together ideas and just have fun with it. And sometimes ideas, we kind of get them to a place and then we get bored with it and we leave it for a while and work on other things. Then it comes back and it sounds different again. But yeah, I mean, it's very much so a group effort to come up with everything. So I think when you want to do this full time, that you just have to always be working on things. If you if you want to be able to continuously travel and have pomegranates on your rider.
Yeah, I think so too. That's true. And one last question. I just need to ask this. Why do you always have chewing gum on stage?
Because my throat gets dry and I'm an asshole.